Look at the supervised learning and unsupervised learning. We talked a little bit before. Supervised learning is a type of machine learning where the model is trained on labeled data. This means that each training example is paired with an output label. The goal is for the model to learn the mapping from inputs to outputs so it can predict the outputs for new unseen data. Let's look at a very classic example of iris flower. Iris flower dataset is listed here, is a part of it. In this dataset, we collect four different features of iris flower. We collect sepal length, sepal width, petal length, and petal width. Four different features of a flower. And the last column called target, actually in here it is labeled data. It tells us what type of flower it is. So it has three different numbers, 0, 1, and 2. It means each of them represent a specific type of iris flower. Each row in here in this dataset, each row represents a sample. We can apply the supervised learning algorithm on this dataset. We can train this dataset based on the input features and the labeled data. In here, it's called target. After we train the data, and we can use it on the upcoming new data. For example, we have our data about our iris flower. We have the four features of iris flower, but we don't know what kind of flower it is. We just can input this new data into our model, and the model will predict what type of flower it is. So this is supervised learning. Now let's look at unsupervised learning. Unsupervised learning, it deals with unlabeled data. The model tries to learn the underlying structure or distribution in the data without any explicit instruction on what to predict. I believe this sentence is hard to understand. No worries, I'm going to use one clustering algorithm example to show you what is unsupervised learning. So this picture is original picture. It has 96,000 colors on this picture. So we know a picture is consist of many pixels. So it has many rows and columns. Each pixel represents a color. And for the clustering algorithm on this picture, it generally means, you see here, it has many colors are similar to each other. This part is blue, this part is white and deep green and green red. So can we split this similar color into one cluster? Actually, we can do this. There's an algorithm called k-means. K-means, it is a clustering algorithm used for unsupervised learning. So we use k-mean algorithm to find these pixels which colors are close to each other. K-means algorithm help us to split this picture into different clusters. In the right picture, we can see after we quantized this image, we use only 64 colors to represent the original 96,000 colors. You see here, this part, actually now it is one cluster. We use one color to represent this cluster. And this part, also this part, and this, they are all different clusters. We totally, in here, we use 64 colors, also means 64 clusters in this picture. So it can help us to easy store the original picture. So we compress the picture compress the data to reduce the size of it. And for the original picture, we can understand that we use algorithm, k-means algorithm, try to learn the underlying structure or distribution of the data in this picture. And we don't have labeled data. It means we don't have explicit instruction on it. We just find these colors are close to each other. That is, they are similar color. This is the simple application of unsupervised learning. If you still feel confused about these two examples, no worries, because I will guide you to write script and show you how to realize the algorithm based on scripts, and we will apply the scripts on both of these two examples.